Naruto was one of the most influential anime in my childhood, and it's still one of my favorites of all time. And because of that, I decided to rewatch the anime, skipping all the filler and the movies, until I had an idea in my brain that wouldn't go away. And every day and every night, it would just haunt me like a ghost. So like any YouTuber who has intrusive thoughts, I let it win. Now I'm watching all of Naruto's movies and the filler episodes in another video, and ranking them. Every single one. Shockingly, the movies are exceptionally well done, so I actually have to be very discriminatory. Instead, I'm gonna have to be doing it based off of vibes and my general enjoyment. Animation quality, writing quality, and even audio quality is gonna be important. If you want to see the next video involving me ranking every single filler, because I want to ease myself in and do a little bit of foreplay before I actually start going dogging on this thing, please subscribe. Now that we got that out of the way, let's begin the tier list. I will give you a recap and summary because who the heck watches Naruto movies and fillers for fun? So the first movie is Naruto the Movie Ninja Clash in the Snow, or Naruto Goes to Ninja Russia. It starts off with Team 7 watching a movie to gather intel on a client. This did not work at all in anyone's favor as they attacked the client's bodyguards while they're filming. To be fair, expecting impressionable middle schoolers to separate fiction from reality was not the best play on Kakashi's part. The mission is simple: escort the leading lady to the land of snow safely. Her name is Koyuki, and she's already washed up in her prime. She wants a dip, but she ends up harassed by Naruto for an autograph, gets drunk, and then kidnapped by the film crew and Kakashi. She may have had a good reason to dip, as there's 3 snow ninja who want to take her to their boss for very unsavory purposes. They try to kill the film crew, but that 600 yen an hour pays in dividends as Team 7 holds off the ninja very well. The real reason why the Snow Devils want the actress to die is because the character she plays, she's also a princess. Yep, she was typecasted. 10 years ago, she fled from this place because her uncle started a coup against her dad and killed him. Kakashi escorted her out, but it didn't end well for anyone involved. Because of that, she became your average doomer on Reddit. Naruto says screw that, reclaim your birthright, and she says no. But the film crew agrees, so they continue filming. In a war zone, pretty much. They go to the castle and they find the railroad tracks. Koyuki tries to bail, Naruto saves her from frostbite, and he ends up outrunning a train in the process. Wait, are those guys using armor? Oh shit. After Koyuki's version of Alfred dies in front of her to a bullet train, she says the coldest line in the whole entire movie, even for this environment.
You are such a fool, Sanayu. I can't cry. You have my eye drops.
And betrays the group. Naruto follows and gets captured. Her necklace is actually more valuable, but she isn't. Kakashi actually swapped it out. So they gotta bait Kakashi and crew, and thankfully Naruto's a good bait. Naruto gives the motivational speech involving the swing set, but it also showcases that he actually met Tsunade here.
Do you have any ibuprofen? I got a headache.
Team 7 infiltrate the castle and beat up the bad guys. They don't really have a standing chance because they rely too much on chakra tech or some junk. Naruto gets beat up by the main bad guy, and Sasuke gives Naruto the final push to use the Rasengan on the dude. He wins, and Koyuki becomes a political leader and actress. This movie is a solid outing as a first movie for Naruto and co. But the only thing that's memorable is actually when I was 6 or 7 years old. I was on the family computer and it was 3 a.m. and I was watching on the Toonami website because there was this promotional thing where you could watch like 3 of the Naruto films and the English dub uncut and everything. So for the first time when I was watching Naruto, I saw graphic violence and blood. And I was like thinking, man, my parents would not let me watch this. Oh, and the Rasengan part, but that's it. Like, everything else was just over my head. I did not care about the melodrama. And now as an adult, I'm just like, cry me a river, Koyuki. You get to be Ninja Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get over yourself. So this movie is just a solid B. It's not that good, it's not that bad, but it's going to be a trendsetter for a lot of obnoxious tropes that you're going to have to endure along with me. The next movie is called Naruto the Movie Legend of the Stone of Galileo. This opens with the Sand siblings Bar and Tamari being attacked by some Black Knights that can regenerate. Elsewhere, Naruto, Shikamaru, and Sakura are chasing Weasel and now have to deliver it back to the village. It's burned down and they find the same Black Knights along with the blonde twink. This guy, who's looking like he's out of a Renaissance fair, attacks Naruto with a sword and both fall off a cliff after Naruto uses the Rasengan on him. They are found by some caravan and bro GTFOs after saving some dumb kid falling from a tree. Naruto gives chase along with the new Weasel friend, and Shikamaru finds kids in pods in a weird, like, sand ship, whatever thing. What is this? The knight's name turns out to be Temujin, and Naruto meets an obvious cult leader because he looks like the Pope named Haide. The kids get a rehearsed speech about finding peace and love and utopia, and Naruto and Temujin go back to a destroyed ship and find the Sand siblings. They attack Temujin, obviously, and Naruto takes the kids' side because there are dead children laying around, and the new guy just don't care. The Sand Ninja find off the wannabe Sound 4 -1. They're looking for something called the Stone of Galel, hence the title drop. The caravan knows about it and is attacked for it. Shikamaru and Sakura chase off the remaining attackers and they learn the lore. There's a mine full of these stones and they are a super weapon that destroyed some ancient civilization, blah blah blah, Atlantis pie. All you need to know is Old Man knows about it, and Temujin tricks the group into finding it after holding him at knife point. Haide turns out to be evil. Shocker. Temu, curse mark user over here, gets killed easily. Naruto kills Haide, but triggers a self-destruct sequence. Temujin tries to do a heroic sacrifice by stopping it. Naruto says nuh-uh and saves him. And Temujin, along with his Weasel sidekick, leave the plot by a boat. This movie would deserve an A or even an S ranking for such a unique background design and composition and the way they handle the fight scenes by not having the characters scream at each other all the time like they do normally in Naruto or over-explain the power system. Instead, it is a very subtle, grounded way of fighting for Naruto's world where the shinobi act like shinobi and Gaara's sand powers are countered off by electrical powers, and yet he uses it in a bespoke way. It's a really good fight scene. And if it was just solely based off of having Gaara in the movie, I would give it a really good ranking. Too bad the movie he's in is super corny. I'm sorry, but Renaissance Knight does not mix well aesthetically with Naruto. As much as they tried to make this show seriously, they just can't, because I'm just thinking, why are we doing a Ren Fair here? Why is there a knight in Naruto? Why is there a bishop in Naruto? Is there Catholicism in Naruto? I need to know. And that's also another issue. For the first 30 minutes, I'm hooked. I'm thinking, okay, this is a bit of a slow burn, but we're gonna get somewhere. The mystery will be interesting, and maybe by the 60-minute mark it's revealed. Nope, by the 30-minute and 1 second mark, it is revealed. Haide is so obviously evil, and Shikamaru finding kids in a pod spoiled the whole entire plot along with Temujin's flashback that I omitted for your sake. Because the movie has a big habit of showing the audience while telling them at the same time when it comes to themes and motifs. Naruto uses friendship as a stand-in because he's a very young stupid kid when it comes to politics. The whole entire movie is a criticism of fascism or something, and it is weird. And because of how preachy it gets towards the end, even for a Naruto film, and how tonally weird it is, I have to give it a C tier. It barely dodged a D tier with that background art, guys. The third movie in the franchise is called Naruto the Movie, Guardians of the Crescent Moon Kingdom. It starts out having Team 7 meet up with the Prince of the Crescent Moon Kingdom. Turns out there's 2 princes! The job's a simple escort mission. Protect these bozos so that way they can go back home because they've been on vacation for a while. Oh, this guy is Mishru. This is Hikaru. Both are children, but only one has a son. The group stops at the circus and Hikaru buys a tiger along with the circus. The kid meets his mom, who calls his dad a bum. She's not wrong, but also the summer house at the Crescent Moon Kingdom sounds really good for her parents. Too bad. Hikaru continually irritates Naruto and gets whooped for it, only for Sakura to demonstrate why it's a bad idea to hit a kid in public, especially around me. They gotta travel by boat, and a storm nearly sinks the ship. Naruto calls out Hikaru's cowardice because he is like, it's too bad, the tigers need to drown, and kid saves the tiger. He gains Team 7 and the animals' friendship along with the monkeys. If only it was that simple, because the kingdom had an insurrection while the princes were gone. Seems that they were sent on a vacation because it turned out there was a whole entire political civil war behind the scenes and they needed to be saved off so that way the bloodline could continue. The king got petrified by some shinobi and yeah, now he's dead. Michiru is king. Who's gotta dispose the new guy? They flee instead, rightfully so, but the trio of ninja hired to pull Bolshevik on Team 7's Romanovs arrive. At first they win, but Naruto's nine-tailed fox mode beats them back. Michiru got captured. Dude's dad wanted to share the wealth, it turns out, and got murdered for it. Now the king is going to be hanged in front of this fat bastard. Hikaru almost quits, but Naruto says, "Don't do it," and he doesn't quit. The circus didn't get paid, now they gotta help Team 7 to get that bag, because damn it, that paycheck is 100 million yen, so now they're acting as diversion. It works, but the kids have to fight the 3 shinobi. Naruto inspires Hikaru to save his dad. This unironically goes hard as a shot, and Naruto gets his leg petrified by the same guy who killed the king. The dude who petrified Naruto is now a crash out, ready to throw hands with a 13-year-old, and accidentally kills his boss in the process. Naruto and the princess killed the dude with this goofy Rasengan. I know it was for the movie's sake, but because Kakashi overdid his part on saving the kingdom, he is now in the ICU. Team 7 get to have an all-expenses-paid vacation! Hikaru and his dad are now grown up and will reconcile things with Hikaru's mom. Is the movie well written? No. Does it have as good of a background design? No. Are the shots cinematic? No. But this movie proves something very important in this ranking. I had fun and did not want to skip any scene. It seems that writers figured out that having a stoic character who has no personality is a lot more boring to work with off of Naruto, because Sasuke was the archetype they used in the second movie, I could tell. So instead they decided to make 2 children be Naruto's foil, and it worked so well because it makes Naruto look like a good older brother. Besides that, Sakura is actually pretty cool in this movie and actually calls out Naruto for his petulance. And the kids actually act like children, and Kakashi actually acts like a parent, so it's a very fun time. This movie is pure, unadulterated, dumb summer fun. If you're in the winter, please watch this movie. So, I'm gonna give it a solid A tier. Ayo, Real Core Data 7 here, not the funny guy in the little costume lab coat or anything. I'm just gonna be straightforward with y'all. I just moved, I have some surgeries coming up and need to get better for that. In the meantime, I'm going to split up the video for classic Naruto and Shippuden era Naruto. I don't like doing that, but it just gotta be what it is for the sake of time and also getting the video out on a good, decent schedule. The audio for the next video probably ain't gonna be good, but I'd rather have consistently bad audio than a mixture of bad and good audio and have people being confused on why the audio is like that. So thank you for watching. I hope to see y'all in the next one. Core Data 7 out.